Using the concept of life system, what is the basis of God as one and at the same time three? It's three persons who are themselves processes of personal development that merge with one another to create the corporate life system, which is God as one. And that's something that's existed quite independently of this world. But with three persons, personal processes interacting with one another, they co-create a structured field of activity which is equivalently surging with energy. So at a given moment, the three persons can literally decide to allow creation to develop out of their own structured field of activity, but in such a way that the world has its own identity, and everything in the world is a process. Every process, like atoms, still exists as atoms inside of molecules and so on, because it's a hierarchically ordered systems. So you have the gradual growth of a hierarchically ordered society or system of set of systems that it grows within God and eventually achieves immortality through incorporation back into God in a transformed way. Not as the material entities that they have at least seemed to be to us, but as now focusing on intersubjectivity as a spiritual reality more than a purely material reality. They can be brought into the divine life system and then enjoy immortality, because without that, the finite world is going to come to an end. Entropy will take over. There's no future, the cosmos, taken simply by itself. The future has to be found in a corporate entity that has its own energy resources quite independently of this world. So that's putting it as simply as I can. I do not think that Whitehead was, in any strict sense, a Christian theologian. He grew up the son of a Protestant minister, an Anglican minister, and he had high regard for religion as an important factor in life. But he was basically a philosopher, a cosmologist. And so what he developed then was a concept of God as a function of the cosmic process. And in that sense, God does create the world, and the world does create God, because ultimate reality is the process, not God. And the only way to get around that and still be Whiteheadian is to say that creativity, which is the principle of process, is the nature of God applied to this world. That's the creative act. Making things come to be, the many become one and are increased by one, but in and through this inner principle of potentiality turning into actuality over and over again, first in God and then in every creature as a gift from God, grace, to become itself.